All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. And his first pass falls incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels gets him on the quick hitter. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
2 yards on the pickup, and that'll be good for a Washington first.
First down, Washington.
Buffalo 18, 19 Lions. Reno.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Commanders will have a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
60 Eagles.
First and 10, around to Robinson. Moving there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Daniels from the pistol. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Robinson on the inside give. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Come on. 18 Cardinals. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
From the 29. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Washington first down.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Back to 60. 60 Eagles.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Throwing now, Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down. At the 16-yard line.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
19 Tigers. 70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. Steady.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Near the goal line. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Katie. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. It's the Commanders. With it, 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this up with Eckler. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. This just 21 yards down the pipe. Gay's kick is good. And that will get them on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Has this at the 6. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
First kick of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Here's 2nd and 11. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Commanders will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Drop 50.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long.
Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Go.
Another try following the sack. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Forced out to his right. Running right side by McLaurin. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
They're now set for first and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Working inside the red zone. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for them.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
On one, ready?
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow now on first down. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield. Cincinnati uses its second timeout.
That's good.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
11. Here we go. 180.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. And the Commanders get home, they drop in. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second down.
Final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
On 2.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's get set. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
30. That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Gay to kick off for Washington.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Brings up 2nd down at the 26-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Play action now. Burrow. Dumped off to his running back.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Straight ahead, it's Brown. Jukes the defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Right side cut by Higgins. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Gun, gun. Stop. Stop. 180. Place high.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. We can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run.
First opened in 2017. There's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. Well, now how about this return? And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. The kicker here, it's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
First down.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 55 yards. And the Eagles go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
His kick is good.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Looking to put a drive together. To the air, Penix. This one into the hands of Pitts. Big strides, look at him go. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts, 65 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 62 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
It's not enough. You sell it close, but it's not enough. You do that run step, but it's not enough.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. It is fun to watch the big man work the middle of the field. How about that poster out there? Did an excellent job of getting his head around to look the football in and gain significant yardage.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 16 more on that one and another first down.
That's good. For the Falcons. First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Penix. Eluding the pressure right. This pass is caught by London. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. On first and 10, it's Robinson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll throw with Penix. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
He was brought down by Aiden Ellis.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
At the 6-yard line.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Brown goes in motion left. Here's Hurts to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and now fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing is Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. That's to his running back, complete. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. Saquon Barkley inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7.
Falcons 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
49-yard line.
Now Penix. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jihad Campbell buries him for a loss of 11 from his outside linebacker spot. And looking to throw, Penix. This ball down the field for Pitts. It's caught inside the 25. 39 yards there, a big one.
He scored their touchdown earlier, and this had a chance to be another. This secondary scrambling for answers, looking at each other, trying to figure out who is going to put the clamps on this guy, because right now, he's absolutely shredding them.
Looking to throw, Penix. Over the middle, caught by London. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Penix working out of the gun here. And it's caught. A gain of 7 that time. Second goal. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Robinson is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Boy, it's such a good drive. You'd hate to have it end in 3. Do you think about going for it?
Absolutely. I mean, the fact that they moved the ball so well should lead you to the decision that maybe we should go for it right here. Also, as a head coach, show some confidence in your team. Let them know you think they can go get it.
They are going for it. Penix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this Eagle defense stands tall down near the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Going right back to Dodson. And he's out right at the 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
First down, Eagles.
A first down carry for Barkley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They'll throw now on the final play. Out left to Dotson. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Hurts sets up to throw it. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
He'll be brought down short of the 15, but a really good move on the run. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third down.
Hey, Silver.
Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goddard. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. And caught by London. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Drake London, 53 yards. And the Falcons are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And able to steer clear of that first tackler as he works his way forward for about 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
In motion left comes Brown. Throwing on 2nd down. Hurts. His short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hurts. His short throw caught by Goddard. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looking deep here from Mooney. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 44 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Got an open man. It's McLeod. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That's another Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Second down and 4.
A 5-yard gain.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw right side complete to Dotson. There he goes up the right sideline. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way up near midfield. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a first and 10. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. They'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I see you from across the room. I thought I wouldn't feel a thing. I think it's getting colder now. I wanna get close to you. I swear that we've been here before. I guess you didn't notice me, but you do now. Oh, you do now. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here face, 'cause baby, that's all I know. Why do you wait? Just tell me, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
Now I know y'all be loving this right here. L-I-M-P, Biscuit is right here. People in the house, put their hands in the air. 'Cause if you don't care, then we don't care. 1, 2, 3 times 2 to the 6. Jonesing for your fix of the Limp Biscuit mix. So where the you at, punk? Shoot, and back up while we this track up. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. 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 You don't wanna mess with Limp Bizkit? Yeah, can't mess with Limp Bizkit. Because we get it on every day and every night. Get this platinum thing right here. But we're doing it all the time. So you better get some better beats and get some better rhymes. We got the game set, so don't complain yet. 24/7, never begging for a rain check. Old school soldiers blasting out the hot. That rock, and bounce in the mosh pit. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. 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 Hey ladies, hey fellas, and the people that don't give up. All the lovers, all the haters, and all the people that call themselves players. Hot mamas, pimp daddies, and the people rolling up in caddies. Hey rockers, hip hoppers, and everybody, everybody, hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. 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 Move it, now move out. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. 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 Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to work. He said my life's a bore. So quit my wife because it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? My God. Two, three, four. Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa.
It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the New Orleans Saints. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. Here's Rattler. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. They'll go play action here with Rattler. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Out of the gun, Hill. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So opening drive, third down, they complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, and the ball should be there. And then they can do some work afterwards.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Now 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Field,
Throwing is Rattler. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down. From the gun, here's Rattler. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 38-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 38. Now Rattler. Looking for the out route here, and he's got Cooks. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Blue 32.
Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Kamara up the middle. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down.
Green jack. Red, yellow.
Rattler wants to throw it. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Saints post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Groupie able to add the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Chiefs nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And all in all, pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 34. Now Patrick going to change the play. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And it'll push forward to the 37, gain of 2.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. Now Mahomes. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Oh, that's well done defensively. They get the pressure they needed on 3rd down. All the receivers are locked up tight, and they force that quarterback to just throw it away.
No, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. That'll be caught by Rice. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Hey, 43. Yellow.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open. It's caught. And he does take it in for the touchdown, but a flag on the field, and I don't think this is going to stand.
Yeah, don't put the points on the board just yet.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelsey.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
There's a nice move. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 13 yards there at a Kansas City first down. Open man right side is Rice. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
This will be caught by Brown. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Rashee Rice, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point conversion.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the two, they don't get it. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Eluding the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Black ultra. Field black.
To the air is Rattler. There's Chris Olave. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
17.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Blue strike.
Rattler from the gun, 3rd down. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Rail green. Trouble. Rail yellow. Ready?
They'll go. Here's Rattler. And that is incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So the defense asked to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 12. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Julian Blackman. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Light blue. White. Hut.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Downfield, and he's got Olave. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
First down and goal to go.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Ready. Here's 45. White. Ready.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I established a running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. Now, I'm not putting him in the Hall of Fame, but if you look at the great linebackers in history, they all have that ability to innately sense where a play is going, sometimes even before the ball snaps, and they're there, and they end up making the play.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Here's 3rd and 6.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already. And
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, talking all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu. But everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like...
From a venue that's been sold out since it opened back in 2002, there's a look at the home of the Patriots, Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the New England Patriots. Kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And not a great decision to bring it out there as he's tackled just beyond the 10.
At their own 11-yard line.
Let's go now. Nice. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Right to the air goes Ward. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely to pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they bring him down shy of the 20. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Strong start by this defense. 3rd and short, they go with a run. Stonewalled for no gain.
I played for a guy who always talked about setting tones and meeting force with force. That felt like it on that play, didn't it? And they met it in a big way and won. What a great job by the defense.
They'll try and throw for it with Ward. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
19 target, 19 sight, 19, 70 Rangers.
Throwing now, Ward. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Second and 10.
Cougar 19. 60 Bellcat, 60 Bellcat. Dragon 60.
Throwing is Ward. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Keon White got in there for the sack.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there in the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
On 4th down, the former All-Pro Johnny Hecker on to punt for Tennessee. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds. Diggs going in motion right. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. They'll throw with May. Hunter Henry brings it in. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
2 things to watch. First is strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll try and throw for it with May. And he is caught. Oh, what a juke into space. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A handoff running left is Gibson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Here's May. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Austin Hooper, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Patriots post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. From the end zone, here's Julius Chestnut. Dances by him. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Cup 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Ward. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Second down.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw, here's Ward. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A nice throw from the rookie out of Miami, and it's going to be good for a first down. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Now Ward. Middle of the field to Jefferson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's second down.
Brings up second down at their 49-yard line.
Here's Ward. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Titans.
Captain 11, Captain 11. 19 strike, 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the gun, here's Ward. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Keon White. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front seven defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
To throw is Ward. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Ward from the gun on third down. He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Ward. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
Calvin Ridley from 3 yards out. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. As they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Rolling to his right. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he goes out right around the 39. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And they'll be left with second and a couple. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Here's May. Steps away to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's May. And Diggs has it. And he's got room. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. We're going to throw. May. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And that will finish off this third quarter of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Throwing here is May. Quick completion to Henry. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 35.
You just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 34. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 3. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Back to Stevenson on first down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Second and 9. To throw, it's May. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To the air, May. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown. Patriots. Marcus Jones from 13 yards out. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because, he tried to fit it in back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. The extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. As he'll be backed up to start this drive.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got done. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
19, 18. Dragon 60. Ready.
Looking to throw. Moore. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there.
check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't statements, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't statements, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Tonight, a fun one on tap for us. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're underway from Seattle. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. Darnold looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Here's Darnold to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they're staring at 4th and long. Seahawks bringing out the punt team, and he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one, headed for the sideline. And that one goes out of bounds. Didn't really challenge for midfield at all. They're going to mark it inside the 45-yard line. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Allen comes out throwing. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner, and gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. They just hit one.
Bass now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. This one falls incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So it'll be 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
This is Walker on 2nd. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Tackle made by Cole Bishop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Darnold dumps it off to his running back. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 4th down.
They're going for this. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Chased out to his right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. First down of the game for James Cook. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Allen on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Allen setting up to throw. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. This one intended for the running back. So now it's 2nd and long. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. And this is 2nd and long. for Cook. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And it doesn't have the leg. They called on him from deep, but he just can't get it there. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Walker on 1st down. And he's going to get stopped for right around the 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now Darnold. Cox, Cooper Kupp makes the play. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
An 8-yard gain. Brings up
2nd and 1. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. A throw right side finds Kupp. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. The Seahawks at a deficit. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table.
Jason Myers to kick off.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Laviska Shenault to return it. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Before the play clock can run out, Sean McDermott decides to call a timeout. And they'll take this opportunity to discuss what's next over on their sideline. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen now on 1st down. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Brought in right side by Moore. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Big strike downfield to Coleman. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Allen gonna throw again. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Again, Allen to the air. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. Well, it looked like they were running out of options to slow down or stop what was turning into a very nice drive. But then, in the 11th hour, partner, the defense comes through with an interception.
Sure did. It feels like it was part effort and part desperation. He knew it was just about the only way they were getting off the field without surrendering points, and he made it happen.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
And off to Walker from the gun. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 4.
It's another rushing play. He broke through the tackle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Chenault on the return. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Gets everything he has under this throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down. He just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air. Allen. He's loaded another one up. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Seahawks have the football back just shy of the midfield stripe. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second. I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Second and 4. He finds Smith-Njigba right side. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
For a Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing here, Darnold. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Intended target there was Jackson Smith-Njigba. So that brings up 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Second and 10 now. That's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Here's a screen out for Walker. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Throw left side, caught by Smith-Njigba. And he goes down approaching that 10-yard line.
Okay, that was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
Working quickly here.
And that's good for another Seahawks.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. They send a man in motion. Darnold. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run. Largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Here's Darnold to throw. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grab the lead on their first series of the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
He's throwing for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Chenault on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw for Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Looking to throw. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. It's Allen out of the pistol. Vacates quickly left side. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Bills trailing by 5. Throwing now on first down, Allen. That's completed right side. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
He'll look to throw it. He's got Khalil Shakir. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
He did such a good job, and not just hitting him in a window on that slant, in the right window, but hitting him right in time, right in a spot where he had room to run and add on to that catch.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Back to throw. Cut near the goal line. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
So here comes a big play. Bills going for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Here he is to throw. And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now.
And makes the score Bills 15. Seahawks 12.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Sims now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Sims on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Setting up to pass. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Throwing once again on second and 10. Trying to push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills make the play that should win them this game. That's one of the longest throws we have or probably will see in this contest, partner. Too bad it wound up in the hands of the defense on the interception.
It is so easy to marvel at the sheer amount of distance he threw that football. But can we also take a step back and marvel about the amount of distance covered by that defender? He had to stick in coverage 50 yards down the field, and that's not just it. It's not even about getting there. Once you get there, you got to make the play. He did it. That is job well done.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Or both?
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the blazer, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stand.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Chicago Bears. Stage is set, ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Williams going to throw on the first play. That's complete. Some more on the right side.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll air it out down the middle. That's caught! And he will go all the way. Luther Burden. Touchdown Bears. Now fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown. They strike first.
Santos, after the touchdown, is out to kick this one off. LeJohntay Wester now to return it. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now the first carry for King Henry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Taken down at 41. Brings up second down.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. On the move past the 40. And they will finally run him down. A big play there for Baltimore. 31 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Bears are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. He's going to have a Bears first down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. Forced out wide. Gonna look deep. Looking for more. They're gonna have it at their own 20-yard line.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin.
DC, right?
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And He's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
A first down throw for Jackson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
No, we change it. 13.
Now, Jackson. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Jackson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Montez Sweat getting in for the sack. And that's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
Just can't seem to get anything going on every ensuing snap. They just continue to go backwards and backwards and backwards. You've got to find a way on 1st and 2nd down to stay ahead of the chains so 3rd down is not so daunting.
3rd and long for Jackson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
Now Jackson on 4th down. Going up top and looking for Andrews. To the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of 1st downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
Very good.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Here comes 2nd and 4.
7-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. He's got his big tight end. Cole Kmet, touchdown Chicago. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike, we say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
This first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. 2nd down. Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Bears are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's complete. It's Odunze. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
That's good for the Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Wester now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Wester on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Jackson now to throw on first down. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. First time they've worked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Jackson looking to throw. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And he will score. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Not going for two, they'll kick the point after. He knocks it through, and the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Get across the 10. That is it. They'll be backed up to start this drive.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That pass is caught by Burton. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 5 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Chicago.
Chicago Bears. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the ground, here's the Texas Longhorn, Roschon Johnson. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
26-yard line.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. On second down, it's Williams. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
On third down, it's Williams. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Bears first down.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 43.
They'll run. It's Swift. Whoa! He's inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way to the Bears' 17-yard line.
That's good.
What a run by Swift. 39 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. They'll go again with Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 9. Fourth quarter begins on the ground with Swift. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 3.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Action made. It's Burton. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. They'll go. It's Swift. And he indeed picks up a Bears first down. He gets more than he needs. 4 yards picked up on 4th and 2.
Sometimes it's just the obvious decision that's the correct one. I mean, the offensive line and their ability to win at the point of attack, all you need is one guy to displace the defender and just move him, and that's exactly where the play is designed to go. So you earn the trust to keep the ball on the ground, and he's got to have it moments, and they come through.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Johnson trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
He'll try to run, and it's Johnson. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
They'll go. It's Johnson. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. That is brought in. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 99 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. A Huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
On the return, it's Tyler Scott. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This is first and 10. To throw is Williams. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll be second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's a gain of 18. And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it third and 2.
On third and 2, it's Williams. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here we go. This is fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on downs. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On the ground, here's Henry. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done.
Brings up second down.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Now it's Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Raven first down. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory.
kiss the my haters, I wish them well.